Alright, Young Justice, before you ask, yes, I am recording in my bathroom for today's video because the lamp or the light I have in my room, the bulb burnt out, so couldn't find a good lighting angle to make myself brighter. So I decided to just for today I'm gonna record in my bathroom. I do some shorts in the bathroom, but I normally don't record videos in the bathroom. But today I am recording a video in the bathroom, so I apologize for that. Anyway, Young Justice, episode 14. Wonder Woman, Superman, and the Hawk twins, I think they're twins, they go to another planet to investigate thefts there, and other members of the Hawk group, I don't know if they're a clan or an army or whatever, but the leader basically he thinks it's the humans, and I don't really blame him, because as he points out, when Wonder Woman and Superman were under the light's control, they caused a lot of damage to the Hawk planet, the people who live there, and they're still repairing their reputation, as he points out. So they're still fixing that. So obviously, his first thought would be, well, the humans did this, because they didn't have any boom tube. They didn't sense any boom tube activity, and they didn't sense any alien activity in these thefts. So of course, the first thought is going to be the humans, and he doesn't trust them. I wouldn't either. He's not wrong to not trust them, but meanwhile, Granny Goodness is on her ship with one of the Valkyries, and we see just how ruthless she can actually be. She is nuts. She is not a nice person, because she basically fries the shit out of this Valkyrie for disobeying her, because the Valkyrie went to the planet, um, and they were strictly told to use boom tubes, but she went anyway, and Granny is not happy about this, especially considering that she didn't tell Darkseid, so, or is it Darkseid? I think it's Darkseid, but she's really mad about this. And she basically reminds this Valkyrie that we just have to do whatever Darkseid says. We cannot stray, because if we stray from what he says, we will all get hurt. I will get hurt, basically. So there's that. She recalls all of her devices. I think that she was testing to see if the device worked, because if the device worked, because they built this thing on the ship when Wonder Woman and Superman got there, and they start fighting the Valkyries. They find the kids, but they also find this machine. And I think she was testing to see if it works, so that once it works, she can recall all the other machines and basically just use this one for whatever her plans are. Meanwhile, we get some confirmation that Violet is now starting to question their gender identity, because they basically say, I'm not sure if I'm a boy or a girl or whatever. I don't think they officially come out as non-binary until season 4, but this is the point where I decided, you know what, we're just gonna call them they them, because I knew where this was going. It's cute, actually. It's very very comforting to get NB rep, because we don't get a lot of that in shows, and it's also comforting that the team accepts her, and that Brienne just basically says, "You're you. I don't care. I love you nonetheless." It's so wholesome, and they're texting back and forth, and it's super sweet. And the team, Superboy, Nightwing, and Artemis, basically tell them, look, you don't have to be frontline members of the team. You can work in the background. You can work in logistics, basically. Because Artemis says, at one point, I even quit the team. I got tired of this. I went elsewhere. And that's perfectly fine if you decide to do so. We know they're not going to, but I think it's very nice that they're being given an option. Other than that, we still haven't gotten a lot of answers. We know that Granny Goodness is building something. Violet is starting to question their gender identity. Victor hasn't really had a lot of time yet. And basically he's deciding what he wants to do. I think eventually they build Titan's Tower for him and the other Teen Titans, but maybe that's the other show. Maybe this show is not in the same canon. I don't know. But he decides he wants his own place because he he's getting tired of Brianna and Violet flirting. And frankly, if I hear that phone going off at 2 in the morning, ding ding, ding, I get annoyed when my friends do that. I can't imagine two lovebirds texting you back, "I love you," back and forth. It's gonna drive me crazy. I don't blame him on that. Um, Other than that, not a lot. Odd. We're inching towards the end, a little by little by little. And one of the things I don't love about this show is the kind of glacier pacing that it takes so long to get to the finale. Um we're halfway through and not a lot has happened yet. We are starting to get some stuff between Dr. Jace and, oh god, Black Light and Jefferson, because she feels like she hasn't done anything. You've actually done quite a bit, and none of it's good. But she feels completely useless because the rest of the team is helping these kids, and she doesn't have anything to do. So hopefully we get more of that. Hopefully they actually do something with her character. But for now, I will see you tomorrow, or technically today because it's like 12 something, but I'm going to record another episode, tonight slash tomorrow evening. So, see you later.